Feel like tick-tock like this. I know what you're on, don't try hide it. I girl, move your waist and wine like this.
We are live in Miami as the Heat are about to go into this interconference contest here. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. This game is part of the travel schedule for Minnesota. Olajuwon can't hit. Outside, Wall connects, the jumper drops. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Here's Wall, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. There's Jackson with the three. Trains the three-pointer.
And Wall knows his teammates depend on him to find them, especially when they're open.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allie.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. Coach told me Jamal Murray is at the top of their scouting report. He said to me pregame, Murray is the ideal combo guard. He can excel on or off the ball. That is what makes him tough to deal with. You just never know how he'll attack you. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Here's Flag. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Timeout.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And what you love about Cooper Flag, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
6 to shoot. High post, Jackson. Back to Wall. From downtown, Jackson misses. And Olajuwon has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. The fadeaway, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more. And here's Wall. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. To the left wing. Back to Ware. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Pass the flag. It's stolen by Watson. To the middle, trying to find where, and gets it to him. Jackson has the open look. Buries it from three-point range. Jackson's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Heat. Here's Flag. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Flag's got 9.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And anyone you talk to about Wall says the talent is off the charts, and I have to agree with it.
It's stolen by Olajuwon. And stolen by Watson. Left side, Wall. There's the drive. And Wall with the slam.
Boy, Wall, such a quick first step. The league is going to have a hard time adjusting to that.
Back to Murray. Pass the Flag. Sweet move. And it's good on the layup. 11 points in the game.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Here's Wall. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Nice work inside from Wall. I like whenever he gets that close to the rim.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Now here's Wall. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, 3 turnovers so far, and the real issue is the fact that they're unforced, too careless with the basketball.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Harper. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
And so it's Miami, bringing the quarter to a close with a... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Heat.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Ingram outside. Miami grabs the miss.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Instead, the head coach, Chris Finch, bringing a culture of accountability to this Timberwolves team.
Yeah, Chris Finch challenges every player, Kevin, top to bottom. No sugarcoating Coach Finch's message, but at the same time, getting that buy-in that a coach has to have.
And Harper slams it in.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. The Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Guys?
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Here's Harper. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Into the lane. Oh, look at that.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Smart play by Simons using the pick to create the bucket. Calling his own number.
Count the basket.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Now here's Ingram. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
When it comes to attacking the basket, Banchero is one of the most dangerous players in the league.
Pass the flag. .139 left in the first half of the game. Another miss by Minnesota.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
To the paint. Got a piece of it. Stolen by McDaniels. Ingram with it. He's picked up by Harper.
Well, I like when Ingram knifes his way to the rim like this, putting his length and athleticism to good use.
And Harper slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now, here's Simons. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Harper. And Harper slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set. Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Can't cash in from close range. It's Messi, top of the key. And Messi throws it down.
Yeah, and Brandon Ingram is just a very willing passer for a guy who can score like that.
17 seconds left to play in the first half. Now Wall. He's got 11. Pass to Banchero. There's the triple. Hits it from three-point range. Banchero's got 7 points here in this quarter.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And you assemble an all-swagger team. Jamal Murray.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Now, here's Wall. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Watson for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Watson's got 5 now.
Well, he's shooting a high percentage, but not taking enough shots, in my opinion. He needs to be more aggressive on offense.
Here's Flag. 11 points in the game. It's tipped. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Olajuwon. It's hauled in by Dunn. Miami leading by 15. Left side, Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Looking ferocious on the drive. Wall really explodes towards the basket.
Murray outside. Inside. Outside Jackson. Wall looking it over. Out left to the wing. Back to Ware. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Olajuwon. That one's off. Still out of sync. And it's Wall with the ball for the Heat. And Wall with the slam.
Absorbing and finishing. Wall making a name for himself.
Pass to Flag. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
The Timberwolves shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Now, here's Harper. He's got 10. Here's Ware. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Pass to Olajuwon. Here's Murray. Off the left rim and out. The Heat leading by 21. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. And it's Flag with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Sinks the three-pointer. Jackson's got 9.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's Flag. Crafty move. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Jackson with the screen. Watson with it. He's got 5 to the inside. Here's Ware. Olajuwon with the block. Pass to McDaniels. And it's Miami with the rebound. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Now, here's Simons. A 3-ball. Another miss by Minnesota. Outside Harper. It's tipped. And so it's Miami cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. From the field, they have been... And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Minnesota with the ball. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Reed misses.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Wall's shot is good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Simons surveying the D. Here's Reed. No good on that one. Now the Heat with it. Here's Wall. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
Defensively, what do you do with Wall coming off the screen? He just bang, bang with the speed.
Here's Simons. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Wall. In. And his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor. And looking for more.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really using his head.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy.
Well, Murray's a three-level scorer, but arguably does his finest work from that level.
And finished off by Banchero.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Miami. Over in the corner, Banchero. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Down low. Ball stolen. Pass to Banchero. Outside, Wall. Back to Banchero. And good, coming off the assist by Wall.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive. See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
The kick out to Williams. From past the arc. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. And that one's good. Flag.
Well, you always want to pass the ball up court on the break. Normally leads to easy points, and we all know those are hard to come by.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Heat.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for John Wall.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Driving to the basket. And it's flag missing. And Miami can just let the clock run down here. And here's Wall. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. There was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.